Hey card making friends, it's Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. It is new release day for Alex Syberia designs, and there's something a little bit different this month. They're all plates. So they're better press plates. Some of them have stencils. They're sentiments. I'm going to go through them, and then over here I have a pile of cards to give you some inspiration. I'm just going to quickly go through those, and then starting I think on the 28th I'm going to be doing some individual videos breaking down how to play with these little guys. So let's start with the Charming Floral background and stencil. This thing's gorgeous. As you can tell, I have already played with it a little bit, actually a whole bunch because I really like it. And then the stencil, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to create the cards. Okay, so again, this is called the Charming Floral background and stencil. Okay, here's my first card. I was on a purple and blue little tyrant when I started making these. And pay attention to the sentiments because these are part of the sentiment set for this month, and you foil or better press them all at the same time, and then there's one die that cuts them all out at the same time, which is kind of cool. For this one, I decided to use some of my stash, and I have a bunch of Lindy's Magicals that I have created some background panels with. And what I did was I gold foiled right over top of this watercolor paper and Lindy's Magicals, and not only did it give me a very cool texture, it gave me some pretty cool colors. So I'll be sharing that in the video as well. And then I used the reverse of this one. I'm cheap, I hate to waste foil paper, so I did the reverse and I foiled it, and this is going to make a super pretty background for a card. Next up we have Elegant Blooms Better Press, this beautiful, beautiful plate, and there is a coordinating die, and then there's also a sentiment. And just to get you going a little bit, this is what it looks like once it is better pressed. Okay, great for coloring. I did this on hammer mill, so I'm looking forward to getting, I think, my Copics out, and I'll do some coloring with that. If you're not into coloring, again, I used a Lindy's Magical. This obviously was some reds and pinks, and I black glimmer foiled over top. And this card's going to be coming back because check the background out on this one. I used one of these plates and I embossed the background. Okay, and one final card for you. This one is a little dramatic, but it's kind of cool. I did this on black with polished brass, glimmer hot foil, and then the background is another one that's coming up soon, and I will bring this back around again for you. Next up, we have the Classic Sentiments Better Press. And as I explained, they're all on one plate, which is kind of nice. And so you only have to press or foil once, and then you die cut them all out at the same time. And I have a little stash in here, and I did better press this one just so you could read the sentiments. Grateful for you always. Celebrate. You are absolutely wonderful. Hello. Big hugs. Thank you for being you. And then there's a big thank you down here. And it's nice that you only have to do one swipe through to impress it, and then one swipe through to die cut it. And I'll show you the rest of them as we work our way through the cards. Next up is the Abstract Floral background. As you can see, an absolutely stunning background, and I have done all kinds of things with this. I'm sure you know that with the Better Press plates, you can also glimmer foil with them. Well, this is, you can also just emboss with them. This one's probably not a great example, but I did try it, and it did actually work out quite well. And so I have quite a few designs to share with you here. Let's start with this one. And again, the sentiment is from the previous set that I just showed you, the Classic Sentiments. Again, Lindy's Magicals on watercolor paper. And then for this one, I foiled it in black. And it's kind of a black matte finish. So it's really quite stunning because the Lindy's Magicals has got mica in it, so it shimmers. which is not showing up very well on the camera, but believe me, it does. And then this one, again, another Lindy's Magicals, and this was again on watercolor paper, and I gold foiled this one, okay, and it's kind of gorgeous, again with one of the sentiments. And here's one gold foiled on black. I haven't made a card out of it yet. Sometimes it's just fun to get out the glimmer machine and just go to town. I like to cut a whole bunch of blanks in different colors and just go through them. This one you could also just do on plain green cardstock. I have one of those coming up to show you. Okay, and so this was the embossed image. Let me just see if I can get my camera to zoom in. It does a really nice job of embossing this background. Okay, and that's the one that I used on this card. And now I have another one. So like I said, I've got some videos coming up with a few different things that you can do with these. I'm just doing a quick one to let you know that this is all out there. And finally, Better Press. And apparently my ink needed to be re-inked because it's not very dark. But what I started doing was I started coloring this with Copic markers and then filling in the back with just a Sharpie. And I'm not sure how far I'm going to get on this. This is a lot of coloring, but hey, it was fun. And then again, I used this background for this card, and then I cut out a frame and then put the Elegant Blooms gold embossed, gold foiled onto black cardstock. Last but certainly not least, we have the abstract background Better Press plate. And as you can tell by how grungy it is, I have really played with this one. I had a lot of fun with this one. I did all kinds of things with it. There are 3 panels to the stencil for this one, which is nice because, as you know, stencils are quick and easy and they add color almost instantly. So I'm going to share this one, okay, way back in the beginning. I actually tested these for Alex, so I've had these for quite a few months, and the day I was doing them, I had a lot of these colors out on the work table, so that's where that came from. Then I decided I'd add a cute little penguin in there. Come on, let's focus. Get my camera to focus here for us. Come on, there we go. Cute little penguin, and then one of the classic sentiments on this little guy. Then I changed out the colors and went a little bolder, and then grabbed some of the leaf dies from previous releases, and then my sentiment is gold foiled on black for this one. Okay, and then I foiled this a few more times on white and on black, and this one I actually foiled it on mint green. So you could use just a plain colored cardstock. You get this beautiful whispery background, and then add something simple to it, and then just a beautiful sentiment, and you end up with a gorgeous card. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the release and I gave you some ideas. And come on back, we have a YouTube video hop coming up. We also have an Instagram hop coming up. There'll be tons of inspiration. The design team was really engaged with this release, and they have made some absolutely fabulous cards with them, and they're looking forward to sharing it with you. So thanks for spending time with me and stopping in, and we'll see you again soon. Everything that I have shared today is linked underneath this video. There's also a link over to my blog where you can get thumbnails to everything that is being released today, and there's a description of a few of the cards that I've shared today, and there will be more coming in the next week. So thank you again, and toodles!